Hello everyone. So today in this video, let us understand a very important topic of chemistry, which is pH. So introduction to pH. Um, let us just understand what this pH is. So for that, let us just undergo this question: which of the following would you drink? Picture 1, picture 2, and picture 3. So now here picture 1 is a picture of variety of soft drinks. Picture 2 is pure water, or water, drinking water, and picture 3 is drain cleaner, so liquid drain cleaner. So now here picture 1 is acid, picture 2 is a neutral compound, and picture 3 is base, contains base in it. So now here one is acid, one is neutral, one is base. So now I hope you heard this word acid, neutral and base compounds. So now acids we can consume, even neutral compounds such as water we can consume. Not all the chemicals which are neutral, but water is neutral in nature, but base we don't consume. So now here, so which may give us an idea that there are mainly three types of compounds: acid, neutral and base. Now here there are variety of methods or variety of theories to explain what is base, what is neutral, or what is acidic compound. So I am just concentrating here on pH. I just want you to get an idea of what is acid, base or neutral depending upon its pH. So there are many theories which explains acid, bases. So one theory explains acid is a substance which can produce H plus ions and base can produce OH minus ion, and one theory explains that acid is a substance which donates a proton and base is a substance which explains the proton. Variety of definitions. Now here, so next we'll just concentrate on acid, base and neutral compounds depending upon their pH. Okay, on the pH also, on behalf of pH also we can define it. Compounds are broadly classified as acids, bases and neutral compounds. Now also salts. So now an acid is a substance whose pH level is less than 7. Base is a substance whose pH level is more than 7, and a neutral substance is a substance whose pH level is 7 or exactly at 7. So now here acid is substance whose pH level is less than 7, and base is substance whose pH level is more than 7. In the middle, exact 7 pH bears our neutral substance. Now then what is pH? Okay, before that, generally in chemistry, pH is a scale used to specify the acidity or basicity of aqueous solutions. Acidic solutions are measured to have lower pH value than basic or alkaline solution. The pH, now the term pH is nothing but abbreviation form of potential of hydrogen, indicates the concentration of hydrogen ions in the solution. Now here acids are the substances or compounds which produces H plus ion on dissolution. When we add any acid in water, it will be converting into H plus ion plus for example, if we are dissolving HCl, hydrochloric acid, so it will get dissolved into H plus ion and Cl minus ion, H plus ion and chloride ion, so like that. So now what amount of H plus ions are present in water is nothing but the pH of water or potential of hydrogen, pH of any substance. So now let us just go through the exact definition of pH. It is defined as the negative log to the base 10 of H plus ion concentration. Mathematically, pH is equals to minus log to the base 10 of concentration of H plus. When you are writing any ion in square bracket, it indicates the concentration term. So now this is nothing but definition of pH. Simple. What amount of H plus ions are present in any compound is nothing but its pH. The range of pH is from pH 0 to 14. Now 0 or 1 to 7, if any compound bears pH, it will be acidic. 7 exact is neutral, and more than 7 to 14 is our basic compounds. Now pH scale. So pH scale runs from 0 to 14. Each number on the scale is assigned a different color. pH scale starts with red color, which indicates highly acidic, and at the end it has dark blue color, which indicates base, and in the exact middle it has greenish color, which indicates neutral compound. Let us just see one of the pH diagram of pH scale. As you can see here, it starts from 0 to 14. So at the beginning there will be red color. Now here till 6 or 7, till 7, 6 to 7, it indicates acidic compound, and middle there will be neutral compound, and after that it will be alkaline compound, and at the 14 it is extremely basic compound. Now here this pH scale gives us the idea of the range between which any compound has its pH, so which we'll witness in our experiment. So for that, let us just have an idea what all we are using in that experiment. So to perform that experiment, we need a litmus paper. Let us just have idea regarding litmus paper. Litmus paper is an acid base indicator. It is one of the oldest form of pH indicator used to test materials for its acidity. A litmus test can determine whether a solution is acidic or basic or neutral. Okay, now here okay, I'll go. Okay, it is made up of a paper coated with water soluble mixture of different dyes extracted from lichens. Now lichens are nothing but organisms which are formed by the symbiosis of algae and all. So now here which bears specific color. Now from them dyes are extracted, and on the paper it is coated, which we can use as indicator. Now here the litmus mixture contains some 15 different dyes, many of which are weak acids or bases themselves. Okay, now how does this litmus paper exactly work? There are mainly two kinds of litmus paper, red and blue litmus paper. It's one kind. Then universal pH strips. These are a latest one. pH strips are latest one. Earlier days and there were red and blue litmus paper separately. Red litmus paper was coated with acid, and when it was dipped in any solution, if the solution is acidic, then it would have retained its red color, and if the solution was basic, then the red color would change to blue color. Then vice versa happens with blue litmus paper. Blue litmus paper is having a coating of base on it. When it is acid added in any solution, if it is acidic, then it would turn to red color. Red litmus paper turns blue when it comes in contact with base, and blue litmus paper turns red when it comes in contact with an acid and neutral solution. Acid and neutral solution do not change any color. pH strips change color when they come in contact with solution, and the color must be compared with a chart to get a number and determine if the liquid is acidic or basic. Now pH strips are latest one. They will be having they contain a yellow paper which is already coated with indicator. So now we will be performing an experiment using pH strip. You will come to know more about it. So let us just observe. Okay, this is a picture of red and blue litmus paper. Here is a picture of the pH strip. Then as you can see in this picture, on the pH strip there will be a scale. So 1, 2, 1, 3, 5, 6, 7, then till 14 it will be, as you can see, the distinct color. The same experiment will witness pH strips color comparing chart it is. So now let us witness a experiment. Okay students, here we have performed a small experiment to show you exactly how the pH meter, pH paper, pH strip we are using. So here we have collected some samples which we don't know which is acidic, which is neutral or basic. So exactly how this pH paper looks like. So here is a strip of pH paper, as you can see. So here it has a chart 1 3 1 starting from 1 to 7. It has different colors in it. When you are dipping your pH strip into the solution and it turns green or blue or red, then you must be knowing or you will know what the pH that compound bears. Now here I have taken out a pH strip and I am going to dip it in the samples. Sample 1, then sample 2. So as you can see here, it already developed color. Then sample 3. So it is slowly developing its color. So now, okay, it's red now. So that what it indicates. So sample 1, whatever strip we have dipped, it bears somewhat greenish color or yellowish green color. We need to dry this. We don't have so much time, so I'll just show it as it is. Then here it is distinctly, it is blue in color, it is base, and it is red, it is acidic. Let us just compare the strip color with the color shown on the chart. So as you can see here, it's in between 3 to 5. So whatever acid I have taken for analysis was acetic acid's pH or pK value will be around 4. So next it is, as you can see here, it is between 7 and 8, or it is exactly 7, as you can see. Now here this strip bears color or blue, which is base. So in this manner, by using pH paper or pH strips, one can know the pH of the given samples. So this was it. I hope the video was useful. Thank you.